When you're ready, take a seat in a comfortable chair and close your eyes. Take a moment to focus on your breath, the physical sensation of breathing. Now, we're going to explore two pleasant qualities of sensation associated with the breathing process. The oxygen pleasure that you experience when you breathe in, and the relaxation pleasure that you experience when you breathe out. First, let's explore the oxygen pleasure. Breathe out and hold your breath for just a moment. Notice how discomfort arises as you do this. Then, when you're ready, breathe in and notice the pleasant sensation that contrasts with that discomfort. The pleasure of nurturing oxygen filling your lungs. Focus in on that pleasure as you breathe in. We'll refer to this as the oxygen pleasure. Now, on each in-breath, from beginning to end, focus all your attention on that oxygen pleasure. Let any discomfort be in the background. Let your thoughts and emotions be in the background to the best of your ability, as you focus continuously on each in-breath and the oxygen pleasure. Don't worry about the out-breath just yet. We'll get to that in a moment. Okay, good. Take a slow in-breath and notice how there's some effort involved. When you breathe in, the muscles have to work to breathe in. And when you complete the in-breath and then breathe out, notice by way of contrast that the out-breath requires no effort at all. It's passive. It just happens, and therefore there's a natural quality of relaxing associated with the out-breath. Now, on each out-breath from beginning to end, focus on that relaxation, which we'll call the relaxation pleasure. This may be very challenging. Any discomfort you feel may be much stronger than the relaxation pleasure. The thoughts and emotions may clamor for attention. To the best of your ability, focus on that relaxation pleasure, from the beginning to the end of each out-breath. As you breathe out, notice how your shoulders want to relax. And let yourself sink deeper into that relaxation sensation. Good. You're doing a good job. Now on the in-breath, focus on the oxygen intake pleasure, and on the out-breath, focus on the relaxation pleasure, so that there is an alternation of two kinds of pleasure. Use the fact that this feels good as a motivation to develop continuous contact with either one or the other of the pleasures, taking you away from discomfort, away from your thoughts, away from your emotions, and developing a high state of concentration on the breath pleasure. Continue to do that even as I speak. If this reduces the discomfort, great. It's possible, though, that by focusing on this pleasure, there's actually an increase in the discomfort because you're relaxing more. That's natural too. If that happens, just let it happen and have acceptance to the best of your ability. Let the discomfort just spread. You're not resisting it anymore, but focus on the breath pleasure if you can. If the discomfort is so great that you cannot focus on the breath pleasure, that's okay. Continue to focus to the best of your ability. Now, there are three possibilities. You may have found that focusing on the oxygen pleasure on the in-breath was most natural for you, or you may have found that focusing on the relaxation pleasure on the out-breath was the most natural for you. Or you may have been able to do both quite readily. If you wish to work with just the oxygen pleasure, you can do that. Or if you wish to work with just the relaxation pleasure, you can do that as well. If you wish to continue alternating between the two, as we've been doing, then choose that option. And for the next 2 minutes, I want you to pick whichever option was easiest for you, and let the thoughts, emotions, and discomfort be in the background. Great job. If you want to stop, or you can continue for as long as you'd like. We'll try and do this practice every day. The more that you put in, the more you'll get out. And pat yourself on the back for a really good session.